Okay, so we are eliminating like what is probably the last few loyal soldiers that Lurko has, right? You can't have many more. I mean, my dudes are kind of disobedient, cannot take actions. Beginning of turn attacks a random enemy. I mean, that's fine. Pobulus, Sextius, Baculus, I really do not even know who you are. But like, everyone is cowering, it seems like. Well, not everyone, but you know. I'm sure it'll be fine. Bleeding. Oh, he got stabbed 3 times and still lived, huh? No, my dude. Yeah, shoot rando.
You got me mad this time.
Bash my shield, no problem. Oh yeah, these guys got super burned. 19 health, you're fine. 18 health. Well, why don't I start by curing you?
Not that I need any help, but
Please follow my finger.
Not that I need any help, but no,
Yes,
you
you'll be
need
all
help.
right.
Okay, so shut it and let me do my job. Start by bashing your shield down. Give me a, you know what, give me, I don't need reckless, it's fine. I'll hold reckless. There you go, shred his armor. Switch to your real weapons. You know what, cheap shot, he's done. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Doesn't matter, I shoot again. Bro. Please finish him off. So many glancing hits, bro. What the hell? Anyway, we decimated the entire crowd. So I mean, there's that. No one's gonna fight me anymore because, you know, no one's left to fight me anymore. And these catapults, what? They've dodged it? Okay. Now, here's the thing. Where you gonna go, bud? I'm gonna throw 3 fucking stones at you. I do not want these guys to be able to escape, is what I'm basically saying. Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go? There's nowhere to go. You can't go anywhere. You're done. Oh, screw you. Deflect. Oh, you set me on fucking fire. Yeah, that's fine. You do whatever the hell you want. Yeah, you guys can run around. That's fine. I really do not care.
run to the temple of Saturn.
You're fine. Oh, okay, it's close. Wow, 1 damage. Good job, buddy. Good job. What a great job. Four damage.
Flowing on its own, you know. I don't think it's healthy to bleed this much.
Oh, great. Who's the rando? Hey, rando. Kill this guy. Oh my god, we cut off his hand. That's great. Aren't they like, they're right there, okay. Come on over here. You are rallied. Why don't you brace yourself for combat? How many we gotta kill? 3? Yeah, unfortunately. Ooh, or not unfortunately. We gotta kill 2. 16 bludgeoning damage. 20 damage. That is something. So you do an insane amount of damage. But to what end? It's the question I ask myself. To what end? Oh, the only other person is you, and I don't really... I don't think I have a choice. I was gonna say I don't really want you to shoot, but... What else are you gonna do, right? 18 damage. Get the best defense. Shouldn't we be flanked? We got people bleeding out. Everything is bad here. There you go. That's better. How'd you like being flanked? Hey, stop that. Yo, what the fuck? It's a bowman. I didn't agree to this. I don't want to fight bowman. Yo, I gotta kill one guy. Just leave me alone. How about that? Ooh, resisted burning. Oh, you're in for a world of hurt, my man. You think because you're an archer, you'll be A-okay? Get cut up. How many you got? You got a lot. Okay, cheap shot. Shim his ass. It's a long way to go, but you can get there. That hurt him. These guys are all just alive. They'll die soon enough.
Oh, was that as painful as it looked?
I think it probably was, honestly. If I'm being completely honest, it seemed like it. Okay, no one needs help? Okay, we just run then. We just run, we move it. Ooh, died. What? Another one. Ooh, two people got knocked on their freaking asses. I love seeing that. That's kind of like my favorite thing to see. Where are they? I did hit them with a rock. Stone, I should say. It's not really a rock. I've always been more of a rock guy anyway. Anyway, I'll throw some scatter shots around. That'll show them. And honestly, how about some fire? Keep things fresh. I don't even know, man. Like, where is there no... There's no fire here? Shoot some fire over there.
Get away from them!
Ooh, nice.
They're everywhere! Stay in cover. Wait for the enemy.
You guys got no chance. I mean, they are all moving away. It's kind of sad for me, but... I mean, you're literally on fire. No one's gonna be healing you.
It's not safe.
Are we finally done? You broke his shield. I thank you, sir. Wow, okay, that's just bad.
I'm fine. I'm fine. It only looks like I'm bleeding. Tell me you can stop the bleeding, Medicare.
Yeah, okay, we're working on it, okay? Thank God, okay.
Scattering.
There you go.
The others need help getting through the barricades.
Really? You should just not, because like you're all hurt and shit. Oh yeah, someone needs to heal your ass. It's kind of like your job, so do it.
Come to my aid, you useless mule!
Try to avoid this happening again.
Ooh, useless mules, huh? Does anyone need any cure?
I need help to go on! Push through the pain for Rome.
Alright, he pushed through the pain. He did it for Rome. Great, good job, buddy. And apparently you guys are here to help or whatever. Honestly, stop the archer from existing.
Enjoy the taste of Roman steel.
Once again, it's not steel. Also, you both are just dead then. Because I ain't over there to help you out. Shield wall up. We're ready, good to go. Okay, you can do something. Honestly, give us logistics so we can move a little further next time, maybe. But they are all dead, huh? Yeah, it's a lot of civilians, but what are you gonna do, honestly? They literally asked for it. And we move our archers all the way up. As for our main lady, we're close, we're getting there. Yeah, some fire, just for fun. What? How do you dodge that? Can't dodge again, though. Oh. You know what? And I want the stone to hit this asshole. Yeah, hit him. You know the target. Let's try and trap these guys with fire if possible. And let's try and stop them from getting in here, you know what I mean? Oh, you're just dead. You're burning.
We're all gonna die. Keep your
Ooh, panicking, eh?
Oh, Mons, take you all. We're surrounded. Keep your head cool. Too much. We're losing.
Oh, I do love when they all kill each other.
Hold still, my unit.
Don't hold still. What the hell?
Your angles. They will not take us by surprise.
Now they're moving over there. My catapults have really ruined them, huh? Yeah, you're both gonna die. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I tried, I guess. That's something, I guess. Okay, slow push forward. Keep giving us logistics, I don't know, in case we wanna move forward or something. All my dudes have strong. As for you, I don't even know. Just chill. Okay, let the professionals move in.
I'll hold this angle.
You can start holding. Cyranos, right? I forgot you were still alive. You were dead last time, so you understand my confusion. Keep deflecting, keep bracing for attacks. Ooh, knocked on your ass, huh? Ho ho ho. Some of these are just random rocks, but you know. A lot of them are real things. Are you knocked on your ass? You are knocked on your ass. You are also knocked on your ass though, and I think I want you to die. I also want you guys to die, so I'm gonna do that. I have another rock. I don't know. What about you guys? Take this and like, I don't know, burn this side corner. They all love to hide over there. Here you go. I have another one. I'll be like standing in fire.
I'm covering this area.
What the hell? You gave everyone morale. You can't be doing that. Stop it with the fires.
I'll hold this angle.
Oh well, there goes my interrupting. Oh no, I think I have one more. Yep. Love it.
Ready to loose as soon as I see them.
You are ready to lose as soon as you see me, but the question is, will you ever see me? That's the question we're all asking ourselves right now. Ooh, what an idiot!
We have rights.
Well, two of my dudes are dead. I don't know about your rights.
I will handle this alone, if I must. Here, that should feel better.
Honestly, Cyrano's, do you have the ability? Oh, I can't. I don't have you right now. What the hell? Okay, Archer. What the hell are you talking about? Cannot see target. Get rid of this guy. We're moving in. We're establishing dominance. And no one would dare oppose us. Because we're cool. Okay. Do you have... I didn't equip the damn skill, bro. Tenaria, finish this asshole off.
Lure them closer. I'll shoot as soon as I see them.
Okay, be ready for combat. Oh, you fool. Oh, another idiot got his head chopped off by a catapult. I do love when giant rocks fall from the sky. It's kind of like my favorite thing. Okay, catapults are out of shots.
Fall back! We're all gonna die!
Well, they did do their
Get
job.
away from me! Mars, take you all!
Oh yeah, run into the damn fire. That's a good job.
They're everywhere!
Yeah, these men are literally getting massacred on the street. They stand no chance. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm heading in for the kills here. With the amount of logistics I've got up on me, like, you got no chance. Like, my dudes can run a freaking marathon. The fuck you talking about, glancing? Ooh, it's so sad for you. You're on my side now? Okay, that's kind of weird. Never wanted that, but sure. Why the hell did you get burnt? Why would you agree to that? Wait, you don't even count, Rando? What is that supposed to mean? You've got soldiers now waiting at the forum for me. Is this like a real, it's a real banner? Well, I mean, it's really on fire. So, I mean, there is that, I suppose. He will come back and he will try and kill me. This I know. Set up Overwatch when he does. He'll come closer.
I'm covering this area.
Just be ready when he does. Catapult's turn, do nothing.
won't refuse some help.
There you go. Are you not an enemy? Cannot reach target. Well, whatever, brother. We're moving in. My normal forces have taken control of the forum. Okay, can we just shoot this guy and get it over with? Throw a freaking rock at him. There you go, that ended him. Now he has 4 more movement, that's you can keep it. Cyrano's, you have to go in there. Oh, bestie at the back. Get in there. How is this thing not burnt already? The banner of Mars. Okay. Yep, we're all ready. We'll act on your command. We just need our friendly neighborhood archers to get in. All his forces have been defeated. All of my dudes are uninjured.
The Forum Romanum is ours for the taking.
Nothing stands between us and Lurko now. Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. Let's go.
This is the moment we've been working towards for so long. You'd better be ready. Come on.
Ooh, someone leveled up. Make sure to keep your rations well stocked while traveling. I don't think I'm going to be doing much traveling. Oh, we're in there. That's a lot of dudes. Just saying. Isn't this guy supposed to be on my side or whatever? Who the hell's got skills? You got mad skills? Yeah, some of my dudes are not got died, I think. So that's pretty bad. Why don't you learn Bull Rush? It's a nice thing to have.
Respect the sanctity of the Senate. Leave now or you will regret it.
Hello, Lictor. I have fought my way through half of Rome to get here. Do you think you can offer me a challenge? I mean you no harm. Please get out of my way. Do not force my hand.
You know I cannot do that.
They can't do it because they
have
a
he's
sense
here,
of
right.
duty and honor. We've been waiting for you. I hoped you wouldn't come. Foolishly, perhaps.
What are you doing here?
Whatever's necessary. You have already crossed the first line. I will not let you cross the last.
I have already made my decision. There is nothing you can do to change it. Asking you to be a part of this would be unfair. You should go, my friend. I don't want to kill you, but you are in my way. Being a hero is about sacrifice. Sometimes you have to kill your principles, just like when we saved Lucia together. We did that. We did that.
I do remember what you did for me, and I'm grateful for that.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you're right.
I am
But
right.
what you're doing here now, it's not right. Not even your reason for doing it is right. I have to stop you.
I mean, I did this and you did this other way and you died. You know, I could have gone right at the end and just attacked Lurko on the stage, but whatever. This is the unfortunate. You were a good friend. Sometimes you have to do the wrong thing to achieve the right thing. You always have the right answer, sir. It will be good to finally get rid of you, bro. Come on. Sometimes you have to do the wrong thing to achieve the right thing.
Perhaps you're right. I don't know anymore.
Just be neutral.
His confidence is wavering. Keep pushing him. I think he can be convinced.
Denaria stands beside me even though she has no stake in the fate of Rome, yet you won't. I mean, that's kind of bad. Kalida never even wavered. She followed me, and you know she does nothing just for the sake of loyalty. Bestia knows the only way we'll stop Lurko is through violence. His instincts have never failed him before. Cyranos' counsel has brought me here, and he still stands beside me. You know he would never lead me astray. Yeah, trust Cyranos.
Cyranos is a Servus.
Oh,
he will go
what?
where you tell him to go.
Nothing has ever prevented me from leaving, Centurio. I am here because stopping Lurko is the only way to save Rome from tyranny.
I am sorry, old man. Perhaps I have misjudged.
Great.
I just don't understand how you can willingly take part in this mayhem.
Don't let his silver tongue talk you into abandoning your principles, Centurio. Remember who you are, what you stand for. We will defend the Republic together.
Come on.
I heard you somehow convinced Kato and Kikero to support you. Or at least to get out of your way. Perhaps there is hope for the Republic yet then.
They trust me. They know I have only the best interests of people at heart. Those two will be moderating influence in the Senate. They will keep me honest after I seize control. Kato and Kikero know how dangerous Lurko is to the Republic, and that I am the only one who can stop him. Yeah, they know I am the only one who can stop him.
So that's what you are. The lesser of two evils. And here I thought Kato was a man of uncompromising principle.
What will it be, Casey? Will you fight beside me one last time? He's gonna say no, brother.
Very well.
Oh.
I shall fight with you. But know this. The moment you turn into a tyrant, I will be the first to stop you.
Never trust a traitor, my father used to say.
He should not trust you then.
This will not change anything, you know. Just give up. I will let your friends go, and grant you a merciful death.
Great. Romans, do not listen to this man. I mean, I have logos. He is a traitor against our republic. He caused the deaths of countless Romans. My only goal here is to apprehend him. But mark my words, those who help him will be punished. You must improve your negotiation skills. You thought you were always going to be one step ahead of me, didn't you? Look who's laughing now. You will never become a new king of Rome. Enough talk, let's finish once and for all. Don't listen to him, he's a traitor, yeah.
You dare leave your console
Oh, people
side?
ran away.
Cowards!
You really must improve your negotiation skills.
At least you'd save the honor and standing of your family, and not be branded a traitor in the annals of history.
We'll see. You thought you were always going to be one step ahead of me, didn't you? Look who's laughing now.
No one is laughing. You think you can murder a consul in cold blood and get away with it? They will crucify you.
We'll see.
Surely this can't be your plan. Not even you can be this reckless.
Maybe I am. At least I'm still fighting for Rome, not against her. The only thing that separates recklessness from boldness is success. And I will succeed today. I will succeed.
Nothing you do here will change a thing. Even if I die, you lose.
Yeah, let's see. You will never become a new king of Rome.
I suppose you think that honor will be yours.
You are precisely right. I am by all measures a better candidate. Of course not. I shall restore the republic you're trying to win. Let's say that for now, so he doesn't change sides.
Look at where we're standing. At what you're doing. It is fascinating that you remain so blind to your own hypocrisy.
Enough talk. Let us finish this once and for all. Well, it's nice to have this guy back. I love the epic music. What does he have? He has nothing. He's just hiding. Senator Lictor, Triarchus. Okay, he's got fucking bowmen up there. What the hell? Who the hell are you? You're like Cyranos, man. He's got some guards, some soldiers as well. Okay. He's not completely without any support. Okay, who needs hiding? I mean, honestly, I have more armor though, and you need to be behind the shields only because, like, other reasons. You know what I mean? Maybe I should not have put you all the way back here. I mean, you can get here though. Yeah, I should not have put you all the way back there. 10 damage. I forgot, you're insanely strong too, huh? Deal with the mob to get to Vitellius Lurko. Can I just stab you to death? Please tell me that kills you. Fuck. Yeah. Half draw me. I didn't think you'd be scared because you were a lady. You're dead as hell. But I'll do you one better. I'll do a proper thing. Don't worry about it so much. Problem. It's fine. Go up. Start massacring random dudes. I should have split shots.
Last one! Keep it slow and steady, people!
Huh? Okay, if there is a chance that killing one more person wins this for me.
Good aim.
Eat a rock.
There was no glory in this battle.
I mean, I just massacred
Maybe
them.
we have gone too far.
History will not judge us kindly for this. Come on, let's deal with that son of a dog.
History is written by the victors as well as you well know. Time to make sure we get to write it. I am duty and honor bound to avenge my father. At last, revenge is within my grasp. I will not let it slip through my fingers. The only thing that matters is we save the Republic from this would-be emperor. Come, let's end this.
Can you not hear the angry mob outside? Can you hear the cries of the helpless that you swore to protect? When will you understand that everything you fought for... What is happening?
Catapult?
The roof is falling. Seek cover.
Oh, great.
Fury of the gods.
It's fire.
Is everyone all right?
We're all fine, but not everyone in here was so lucky.
We have to get out of here.
Not while Lurko is still standing. We're not going anywhere until he lies dead in the rubble too. If we flee now, it'll all be for nothing. Rally around me. We have to reach Lurko. Yeah.
Good. One final push.
You madman! Will nothing make you see reason? Come then. Claim your vengeance.
You know I will. What the hell is this? Destructible rubble. I mean, you got nothing. You have no chance. No shot, brother. We'll do it again. You think I give a shit? I'll fucking do it again. Let's bash this rubble down. The hell, there's more rubble under the rubble? That's ridiculous. Go stab the rubble. Oh, the fire is very much real though, huh? Right, I'm going to go behind here. You can come all the way, very good. Set up archer, overwatch. Easy peasy, you do another one of those. Hold.
The future of the world is at stake.
Dodge.
Rome is a beacon of light in a vast dark sea of barbarism.
Okay,
Your
break the
arrogance
thing.
is boundless.
Oh, he did.
You have visited the lands outside Rome, yet you have never truly experienced them.
What? No, I don't get that. Best yet.
Lure them closer.
Oh, what the hell?
As soon as I see them.
Apparently, can resist the world.
Couldn't have done it better.
Someone help me!
Oh, someone help me? Oh no, they aren't. Who the hell is firing catapults at me? Okay, you're gonna go freaking reckless mode. You're gonna decimate this man. 23 damage, 8 shredded. Yeah, say bye-bye to your ass. Are you cowering? No, I thought he was cowering for a second. Bye-bye.
Every man for himself. It is too much.
What do you mean it is too much? Why are you running away? I murdered him.
always be more obstacles for me to conquer, and I will conquer them.
What, I killed him too fast for your ass? You're gonna send more dudes after me?
Can someone help me?
Bro, this is effed up, man.
You'll be fine. Come on.
If I knew that, I would have murdered all the other ones before I attacked Lurko. Oh, I dodged again, bro. You're having a bad day. Bro, he's gonna kill me. Look at this shit. Okay, this is just, it's just literal garbage. Where's my bro? Bro, where's my bro? There he is. Be reckless again. Attack Lurko, we have to kill him. Bro, what the fuck is that supposed to be?
What's going on? Come on! Just fight!
What are you routed for? Bestia, knock some sense into these idiots. Okay, I'm gonna have to reload this damn fight because this shit is crazy. What's happening here simply does not make sense. You're broken, you're downed, I'm just fucking dying. And you need to like run your ass away. Get drunk, dude. Now is the time.
I am the best hope for this republic. Without my efforts,
Dodge!
we will succumb to sectarianism and corruption.
Yeah, we'll see. Fucking dodge!
That they can and will be conquered without you.
Bloody hell.
I'll still be feeling that one tomorrow.
What? I thought she was... Okay, great. This is some real garbage that's going on here.
I will kill all you sister fuckers!
Good thing. I have plenty of blood to spare.
I mean, he's the only one left. We're done. We lost. Bro. Reload. Bro, this is bullshit. How did I know he was gonna come back to life and spawn like 20 other dudes? Just hold then, in this case. We will just hold. Because that's the only real thing to do. And just wait for just murder every single one of his dudes before I do anything else. All of these assholes, I'll kill them. Including the archer over there. And then we'll see about the rest. I didn't mean to do that, but whatever, it's fine. I mean, I started off like this, and that's fine. You can do the same starting, it's okay. Start by dodging as well. We're gonna try and cut through all this garbage on the field. Does anyone have water? No, unfortunately.
I'll hold this angle.
There you go.
If you defeat me today, you will only have to take my place.
Take my place.
Without true leadership, the Republic will be destroyed.
Great.
And so what? He will be a far better ruler than you. Long live the Emperor of Rome!
So she's just into it. Why are you still moving?
Someone help me!
There's nothing left to help. What are you running to?
Fine. Come on.
What the hell is wrong with you? Ooh, I resisted it. That's what I call cool, dude. Okay, we're gonna attack this asshole in the back there. I don't even care about you. You're not even important to me anymore.
Impressive!
Are you untrained? You are not. Unfortunate. Let's throw a rock at you to kill you. There you go. Oh, you do have water too. How am I gonna do this? How about you move back? You move here. Then when you move here,
What is going on? Come on! Just fight!
what?
Silent all of a sudden, huh?
This is all too easy.
What? His first attack? What? It scatters me? That's kind of fucking stupid, don't you think? Nine to 12 damage. Okay, hold up there.
You still think this is all in service of common greed? Everything I did was for Rome!
Oh my god, he almost murdered me. Oh yes, fuck this guy. Shit! No, we gotta reload. We gotta reload, because I'm dumb. And Lurko is insane, apparently. I don't like that. Cyrano's cannot go down right now. We need Cyrano's to be standing for this. What the fuck? You crashed? Bruh. The game crashed. I'll reload, I guess. As always. It's gotta keep on keeping on. You know how it is. Just gotta restart. Wait for the gosh darn game to load. There you go, Expeditions Rome, load it up. This is why I bought a new SSD. I bought a 990 Pro. I'm gonna put all my games on that. That should improve loading speeds quite a bit. I have like a 970 Evo Plus, which is good, but you know, could be a lot better. I'm sure the new ones will come out which will be even better. Obviously, that's how it works. But for now, it's fine. We need to be very careful and keep our shields ahead of us. Okay. Maybe we should use our archers to deal immense damage while they come and not expose ourselves to anything. But like, where do we hold for that? Just right before. How about this? It seems like an insane thing to do, and protect me at and these two at all cost. You two can be behind us as secondary dudes. Why is sword charge here? Like, isn't sword charge like a weapon skill or whatever? You can shoot any of these dudes you want to, including this guy. Now that is kind of nice. Target is out of range. Yeah, thing is I can't see anyone from here. Okay, you have a slightly better time of it. Maybe from here? Okay, there you go. You got some vision.
As soon as I see them.
Why don't you tell us about logistics? give a lecture, and you just dodge. But I want you to get shot.
This is all in service of common greed. Everything I did was for Rome.
Ooh, resisted. Ooh, I love that. Yeah, you just sit around breaking garbage. That's what I want from you. Okay, you still have burning ass garbage to get, you know, out of your way before you're able to do anything. I want this archer gone ASAP. How am I gonna get that done? I'm gonna have you both shoot the archer to kill him. You can probably run forward, get like a pretty good shot on him, right? Then run back to where you were. Okay, 1 HP, he's dead. He's dead. It's quite clear. And if he comes back to life, if he's brought back, then so be it, honestly.
If you defeat me today, you will only have to take my place. Without
Fine, deflected.
leadership, the Republic will be destroyed.
And so what? He will be a
You can't reach me. You can't reach me. What do you mean?
Emperor of Rome.
How does he have so many movements?
Very precise. It really hurts.
I mean, he's not lying about that. It's the bad part. Okay, you need to be pulled back. Do I not have skills that allow people to stop taking attack of opportunities? I thought I have punches that do that. I mean, I can knock his ass down. Headbutt applies weakened knockdown to enemies, unable to take any actions. Standing up will cost character half their movement. Okay, get knocked on your ass. Now let's deal with your ass. Fuck you. Got his ass, okay.
This is all too easy.
I mean, it is too easy. He has made it that way. Who do we want surrounding him? I think I do want these guys surrounding him right now. Is everyone at max HP? You have lost a bit. We'll deal with that later. You didn't get up? Shred him.
They're everywhere.
Okay, he made us. It was a lure, whatever the hell it's called. Yo, hit them while they're running beside you. What are you doing?
There will always be more obstacles for me to conquer, and I will conquer them.
Yeah, shut up. It's my turn. What? Bro, he's gonna kill me again. What do you want me to do? He stunned me? Oh, fuck off. Bro, fuck these assholes. What the hell do you want from me? He has two fucking shielded dudes and it's just full of assholes.
These people are so weak.
Throw a damn torch at him. How'd you like that, asshole? You can't beat fucking fire, can you? What do you mean you will hit me if I get close? What the fuck are you talking about? How is he alive? Shank his ass. Back off. What does it do? His first hit will do something bad. Right, it causes me to run away. Or something. I don't like that. Going anywhere means I have to go fucking past him. Love knocking him down right now, but it ain't happening, I know. Get more defense. Get deflecting again. The knockdowns are so bad. Stop this shit.
My efforts, you will succumb to sectarianism and corruption.
Such problems are endemic to all attempts at democracy.
Great.
They can and will be conquered. Without you, Lurko.
Get dodged on.
Finally, it's about to end.
Shut up. It's about to end, asshole.
Howl like the dog you are.
There you go. He got a critical injury. At least he didn't die.
We've lost! It's time for an ordered retreat!
Finish it. Okay, let's finish it.
You've been dreaming of this since the day your father died.
Yeah, why did you kill my father? What did you have against my family?
By Jupiter's beard. When will you finally understand it never was about you or your sad excuse for a family? I had plans. Great plans for Rome. The Republic is crumbling, but the establishment always hates the revolutionary. Your father was a spy, a tool of the state. He fought for the status quo. I was forced to eliminate him to save Rome.
So my father was a spy, apparently. You really thought Rome would make you dictator for life? Your hubris truly knows no bounds, but they did.
Maybe. What's clear is that somebody must take charge. The point was never becoming the king. It was that Rome needed a king in the first place. Someone who could cut through the endless dog shit coming out of the Senate. The blatant tribalism, the spiteful self-sabotage, the bribery and greed. We need someone who is willing and able to make difficult and unpopular decisions.
I agree, but you're not that man.
Clearly.
Any final words?
It doesn't matter if you kill me. In fact, I'm content. You are clearly a better choice to lead Rome.
I should lead Rome.
Seems the park I intended my role to be in molding the first emperor of Rome. When I am dead, your reign will begin.
That's up to me to decide. Your only role now is to die. Oh, he'll stand up for his death. Because that's the only one animation. I'll stab him with my arrow. Yep.
It's finally over. It almost seems unreal.
It is not over. This is only the beginning.
The beginning of what?
You have violated every single rule we set out to protect in the first place. You have killed Romans. Senators even.
I am a soldier, it's my job, and I have the courage to do what needed to be done. I am not proud of myself, but the Packray have steered me this way. It is foolish to resist their plans.
There's one thing you get to decide for yourself now.
We must submit ourselves to the judgment of the Senate, as we discussed. Only then can we begin to undo some of the damage we have caused.
Are you stupid? Did you hit your head in battle? We will all be killed.
That is true.
Not all of us. He will probably be condemned to death indeed, but we will not be punished as harshly.
Wow,
We should not
wife.
be punished at all. We should take over Rome and live like kings.
The Anira is right. Surrender will only lead to execution.
But, Magister, surely morals dictate that he should surrender. Doing anything else would be immoral, and thus make him a lesser man.
He is like my own child. He would be a lesser man, but a man who is alive.
They will not just let us go. We all attacked.
Well, I certainly do not want to be executed.
May I remind you what you have just said about the expected behavior of a moral individual?
I don't consider myself a particularly moral man yet.
I don't care about the philosophy of it. If you stay here, more people will die and the chaos will never end. We don't have to turn ourselves in if you're afraid of the consequences. We can simply leave.
What are you talking about? I have won. There is nothing anyone can do to hurt me now. I am the sole authority in Rome. I can easily disguise myself as a farmer. I should move out of Rome and maybe continue producing wine. You are right. I have violated every virtue and every tenet of our society. This was all about making sure Lurko faces justice. He has disbanded the legion. I will submit myself to the Senate. I'm gonna be crazy. I'm gonna take control.
Please don't do this. I love you, but surely we did not stop a would-be king only to replace him with another.
My debt to you is repaid. I certainly don't owe you any support if you try to overthrow the Republic.
Nah, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I will rule Rome.
It's clear there is no changing your mind. Perhaps this was your goal all along.
Maybe, I don't know.
Well then, this is goodbye.
Goodbye.
I love you. If you truly believe this is the right thing to do, then I stand by you.
Alright, though.
Good. Your love is stronger than all this.
Right. I rule Rome now. GG. Could I get a save before this or something? No, I'm just...
So it was that the Republic of Rome, which had long rested on an unsteady foundation, was finally torn to the ground. From the rubble rose a new, strong empire. Though the institution of the Senate was maintained for centuries to come, all power was stripped from it and granted almost in full to the new ruler of Rome.
Yay!
From lost scion to legionarius to legatus and finally to emperor. The first citizen of Rome had broken with all traditions and betrayed the faith of many during his meteoric rise to power.
People seem happy,
But
though.
as much as those who once held power now loathed their new ruler, he was greatly beloved by the people of Rome, for whom life universally improved under his rule.
Universally, huh?
As he built Rome up from a regional power to an empire spanning the continent, he came to be revered almost like a god.
Great.
Old Cineros, the Emperor's most beloved Servus. Though he was free, he would not leave the side of his dominus until the day he died.
Well, that's
He
good.
lived many more years in luxury and leisure.
This seems like a
with
better
access to
ending,
the finest
honestly.
works of philosophy, visited by great scholars from near and far. Freed of his domestic duties, he even found the time to author a great work of his own, a treatise on the topic of regret and forgiveness. Though its contents are lost to time, we must imagine that its completion brought him great satisfaction. Caeso left Rome with Lucia and their daughter. They traveled to Africa, as Caeso remembered the warm nights and the lush Nile Delta fondly. Here they found a place to settle and made a peaceful home for their family.
Because he was angry,
Though their
yeah.
relationship was distant at first, their devotion to their child drew them together, and their affection for each other grew stronger through the years. To his surprise, Caeso took well to fatherhood, and soon he and Lucia had many more children. Callida's second marriage turned out considerably
will be the same,
better
I
than
think.
her first. With her beloved husband committed to letting her live her best life, she was happy to settle down by his side, supporting him in his endeavors as he supported her. Callida was happy to find that it was possible to be a wife and a mother without giving up the things she loved. She taught their children archery and horseback riding, and nobody ever again looked down on her for her unwomanly pursuits. Bestia stayed by the side of the Emperor of Rome, becoming the leader of a new imperial guard.
He didn't just leave, huh?
Uncompromisingly loyal. He was an enforcer as much as he was a protector. And eventually, he became one of the most feared men in the Empire. As soon as things had quieted down, Bestia
he did
traveled
also
to
do
Africa
this.
once more to look for his sister. He did find her and bring her home, and she lived happily there for the rest of her life. Once everything had settled down, Deianira returned to her homeland in Scherthia, where she reconnected with her family. She brought some of them with her back to Rome, where they settled into a life of luxury. Though they would never feel quite at home in the city, they found that it was much easier to be outsiders together than alone. Deianira always remained loyal to her friends. Claudiana lived for many more years. She had many friends in Rome, and her life was peaceful and comfortable until her final days. On her deathbed, she revealed that she had once been very close indeed with Lucullus, and that indeed the true family name of her children was Licenia. Cato withdrew from the Senate sometime during Rome's transition from Republic to Empire. The shift in the power balance that he had helped facilitate never sat well with him. And his
Well, whatever.
disappointment in himself
Everyone
haunted him
was
the rest
better
of
for
his
this,
life.
I think.
He
All
never
people.
again entered politics, but nor did he ever join any of the early attempts to overthrow the new dictator. It seemed Cato's convictions had been taken from him. Cicero remained in the Senate, even after the institution had become a mere shell of what it once was. He saw his purpose as the voice of dissent, the most prominent leader of the opposition to Rome's new ruler. Though it could be argued that he was unsuccessful in saving or restoring the Republic, there is little doubt that his work brought about a more just empire. Defeated once more by Rome,
We know
escaped
about all
to the
this.
lands north of the Black Sea in the hope that he could raise a new army. But the locals soon rebelled against his rule. Incapable of taking his own life by poison, in the end, Mithridates died by the sword of his bodyguard. With Zenobia in charge of Musia, it became once more a peaceful part of the Roman province of Asia Minor. With her focus on trade and strong ties to the neighboring regions, her people enjoyed a period of great prosperity. Grateful for the mercy he had been shown, and no longer with Mithridates to tempt his greed, Damianos quickly resumed political leadership of Thracia. Here, the gladiator rebellion that had started in his school
By me, by the
was
way.
threatening to spiral out of control. Thanks to Damianos, the gladiators were pacified quickly, and without inordinate bloodshed. With the death of the Pharaoh Ptolemy and Queen Cleopatra, the Ptolemaic dynasty had fallen. With Rome finally at peace and under strong
Here you go,
leadership,
here you go.
Egypt simply became another province.
Oh, no, it's
ruled
still
by
bad.
a succession of proconsuls who cared more about lining their own pockets and improving the lives of Egyptians.
I mean, I am the
Over the
dictator.
years, several attempts were made to claw back self-governance for Egypt, but time and again, Rome struck down all dissent. With the death of Cleopatra, and under the steady guidance of Lunya, Mazamenes once more became a peaceful and prosperous part of Africa Proconsularis, firmly aligned with Rome. As the eldest and most respected elder of the Berber tribes, Lunya became a singular figure of leadership and respect in the region. She was said to be more than 100 years old when she died.
Right, who's left?
After traveling all across Africa for many years,
Oh, yeah.
going wherever her instincts took her,
I'm scared to skip,
Raya eventually returned to Memphis.
because I think it
and
might
to the
skip some of the other
service of
things
Tyr,
that might have
the
changed.
Temple of Ubasti. When her mentor passed away, Raya naturally assumed the mantle as High Priestess of the Cat Goddess. Though the old faith was dwindling, she was greatly beloved by many, and her temple prospered, always home to many, many, many cats. With Diwydiacus once more assuming rulership of the Aedui, the tribe maintained a strong alliance with Rome, and through it, they greatly prospered. With the aid of the Aedui, Gallia slowly unified under Roman rule, and civilization soon began to creep into those lands in the form of paved roads, aqueducts, and fortified Roman towns. In his old age, did the Druid ever regret hastening the absorption and suppression of his own faith and culture? We will never know. The defeat and death of Vercingetorix had reduced the once mighty Awerni tribe to a myriad bickering chieftains. Without his vision, his charisma, and his resolve, there was no unifying figure to rally around, and no way for Gallia to resist their slow but inevitable assimilation into Rome.
This is all
Perhaps
good for
if
Rome.
Vercingetorix had lived, some of their culture or religion might have survived in some form. But surely they must be grateful that civilization at last was brought to their lands. In this work, I have done my best to recount the history of this fascinating period, truthfully and accurately. As I have scoured the sources and spoken to many who claimed to have heard the story from someone who was there at the time, one thing that has stood out to me is the pivotal moments along the way where our story could have turned out very differently. Could the Republic have continued without an emperor? I believe so, if the Legatus had been willing to make the necessary sacrifices.
I made no sacrifice.
But it is clear that the personal cost would have been great, as would the risk to the highly troubled Republic in the absence of leadership. In many ways, Rome was already an empire in want of an emperor. One should always take care when second-guessing historical figures with the benefit of hindsight. Here in the present, there will never truly be a way for you to know how you might have acted if you had lived in the past. Nor can you ever be certain how history will remember you.
I mean, I barely won the last fight again. Skip this shit. Do I not get another achievement or something? I became Emperor of Rome. What are you talking about? What does continue do for me now? I mean, I want to do the other things. I want to also become an exile. I want to just voluntarily die. I can do that. Okay, well, let's do that.
You've been dreaming of this. Why, you
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
So we need some. If a decision is made for the right
Right
reasons,
reason can never be wrong. Great. You didn't have to come to this.
You think? Of all the things a murderer might say to his victim, I agree. I didn't see it coming. Always thought you were a bit of a coward. Turns out I was wrong. It seems the part I intended my role to be in molding the first Emperor of Rome. When I am dead, your reign will begin.
No, you do not deserve death.
Are you just gonna watch me bleed out?
I think you're perfectly capable of dying on your own.
It's finally over. It almost seems unreal.
I'm going to exile myself. I'm going to say I am tired.
So am I. I hope the underworld has nice baths.
You have violated every single rule we set out to protect in the first place. You have killed Romans, senators even.
I am a soldier, it's my job, and I have the courage to do what needs to be done.
Kaiso was right. You do sound like Lurko.
I do.
We must submit ourselves to the judgment of the Senate, as we discussed. Only then can we begin to undo some of the damage we have caused.
Are you stupid? Did you hit your head in battle? We will all be killed.
Not all of us. He will probably be condemned to death indeed, but we will not be punished as harshly.
That's also a very bad thing to
We should
say.
not get punished at all. We should take over Rome and live like kings.
The Anira is right. Surrender will only lead to execution.
But...
Yeah,
He's
we
like-
know.
They will not.
well,
May I remind you what...
I don't...
I don't care about the philosophy. We don't have to turn ourselves in if you're afraid of the consequences. We can simply leave.
Yeah, I can easily disguise myself as a farmer. I should move out of Rome and maybe continue producing wine.
That is still immoral, for you would be avoiding judgment. But I'd feel glad if that happens. Therefore, I am a lesser man. But I feel good about being one.
We will follow your lead, of course, whatever you do. If we run, we can never return to Rome. But I will be by your side.
As long as I have you, nothing will ever trouble me. The thought of never being able to return doesn't sit well with me. I can come and go as I please if I'm the new dictator of Rome or the new king of it. I wish we could live together, but I don't think I could live with myself. I will surrender instead. It is the virtuous thing to do. No, nothing will ever... As long as I have you, nothing will trouble me.
This is the right choice. We continue. Onwards to new adventures.
I'll make the arrangements, Domine.
I'll do this on my own, Cyrano. You do not have to call me Dominus anymore. I release you again.
But I was always free, child. I chose to serve you. Nothing can change my mind.
Right. And now I became voluntary exile. What happens now?
There are some who say it was a sudden change of heart that turned a would-be tyrant from his throne. Most accept the common story. A man pushed to his very limit by the machinations of a corrupt consul. A republic on the brink of becoming an empire, vulnerable to the ambitions of unscrupulous men. A desperate, unlawful action that saved the republic at the cost of one man's career and reputation. Although in one sense the Legatus never returned to Rome, in another, greater sense, he never left. With his earth-shaking actions, he had set Rome upon a course that would guide it through history for centuries to come.
How?
It is said that he retired to a villa in Cisalpine Gallia.
Oh, I went to Gallia.
He remained in touch with those of his friends in the Senate who still stood by his side. He lived a long and peaceful life in the republic he had saved. As his Dominus left Rome in exile, Lord Cineros chose to stay behind. There was just enough time for the Servus to get the manumission he had been promised before he was left to his own devices.
And what did he do?
For a time, he stayed with Claudiana at her invitation, until he had earned enough denarii as a teacher of Greek to get a small place of his own. She had offered him money, but he had politely declined. Cineros still had many powerful and influential friends in the city, and thanks to them, he enjoyed access to well-stocked libraries and well-educated conversation.
Okay.
In his final days, he spoke much of Greece. He seemed to be waiting for one last chance to lay his troubled past to rest. But that opportunity never came.
He never did it.
Died without ever seeing his homeland again.
He never goes, bro. What the hell?
When his friends left Rome, Caeso stayed behind in the city to settle down with Lucia and their daughter.
Right, instead of
Though
going.
their relationship was distant at first, the shared love they felt for their daughter soon brought them close. And eventually they had more children together. To his surprise, Caeso took well to the quiet life and to fatherhood. And on the few occasions when he did feel that old lust for adventure bubble back to the surface, he would leave Rome for a time and visit his friends in exile, who were always glad to see him.
Me?
Even though it began in exile, Callida's second marriage turned out considerably
Her
better
marriage
than
is
the
always
first.
great.
Away from the rigid society of Rome, she flourished with her new husband. Together they traveled far and wide, and had many more adventures, until they found a place they liked enough to settle down. Callida was happy to find that it was possible to be a wife and a mother, without giving up the things she loved. She taught their children archery and horseback riding, and nobody ever again looked down on her for her unwomanly pursuits. Bestia returned to Africa to look for his sister again.
He found her.
Eventually, he did find her, and together they returned to Mauretania,
Oh.
where they settled down in an idyllic village and started new families of their own. In this new, quiet life, Bestia
So he didn't come back
learned
to
the
Rome.
true value of happiness. Deianira followed her friend into exile. Rome had never quite lived up to her expectations, and she was glad to leave it behind. Eventually, she returned to her homelands of Schervia, where she reconnected with her family. But she always remained in contact with her friends, visiting frequently with new stories and exotic spices from distant lands. Claudiana lived for many more years.
Can I skip press
She
space?
had many friends.
Nope,
in
you
Rome,
cannot skip.
And her life was peaceful and comfortable until her final days. On her deathbed, she revealed that she
Even
had
a skip
once been
doesn't work,
very
okay.
close indeed with Lucullus, and that indeed the true family name of her children was Licenia. Cato remained an important figure in Roman politics,
Right.
grudgingly respected even
This
by
is the
those
same
among
as
the
when I
population who desired
became the
change.
when
He
I went into
remained a
politics.
defender of the patrician
I didn't bring my
class,
army and same thing
a
happened.
shield against the pandering and opportunism of more populist voices. He himself was elected consul twice throughout his life, and his years in the position were generally favorably regarded. Cicero served one more year as consul before his retirement. In his old days, he lived a quiet life on a farm in Sicily, where he was greatly beloved by the people for his time as quaestor. He continued to write many books on politics and law. Defeated once more by Rome, Mithridates escaped to the lands north of the Black Sea in the hope that he could
Is there no skip?
Army. But the locals soon rebelled against his rule.
Brother, there's no skip.
Incapable of taking his own life by poison, in the end,
Hold
Mithridates
escape.
died by the sword of his body.
Hold enter. Nothing works.
With Zenobia in charge of Musia, it became once more a peaceful part of the Roman province of
Click,
Asia
mouse click.
with
Right
a focus
click.
on trade and strong ties.
Middle
to the
mouse
neighboring
button.
regions.
Scroll
The
wheel,
people
nothing.
enjoyed a period of great prosperity. Grateful for the mercy he had been shown, and no longer with Mithridates to tempt his greed, Damianos quickly resumed political leadership of Thracia. Here, the gladiator rebellion that had started in his school was threatening to spiral out of control. Thanks to Damianos, the gladiators were pacified quickly, and without inordinate bloodshed.
It's
With
still
the
in
death of
Greece.
the Pharaoh Ptolemy
My
and
God.
Queen Cleopatra, the Ptolemaic dynasty had fallen. Despite the attempts of Rome to hold the nation together
something
under
new
their
happened.
rule, a bloody war of succession soon arose between various parties claiming to be descendants of the pharaoh. Rome was forced to send its legions to Egypt once again to restore stability by crushing the enemies of the Republic and rule Egypt with an iron fist.
Right, this is new.
With the death of Cleopatra, and under the steady guidance of Lunya, Nezarmanes once more became a peaceful and prosperous part of Africa Proconsularis, firmly aligned with Rome. As the eldest and most respected elder of the Berber tribes, Lunya became a singular figure of leadership and respect in the region. She was said to be more than 100 years old when she died.
It's all of Africa, right?
After traveling all across
No,
Africa for
cat
many
lady,
years,
right.
going wherever her instincts took her, Raya eventually returned to Memphis and to the service of Tenea at the Temple of Ubasti. When her mentor passed away, Raya naturally assumed the mantle as High Priestess of the Cat Goddess. Though the old faith was dwindling, she was greatly beloved by many, and her temple prospered, always home to many, many, many cats.
Gallia time.
With Diwytirchus once more assuming rulership of the Aedui, the tribe maintained a strong alliance with Rome, and through it, they greatly prospered.
I have to
With
see this
the
all
aid
one
of
more
the
time.
Aedui, Gallia slowly unified under Roman rule, and civilization soon began to creep into those lands in the form of paved roads, aqueducts, and fortified Roman towns. In his old age, did the Druid ever regret hastening the absorption and suppression of his own faith and culture? We will never know.
And he's dead.
The defeat and death of Vercingetorix had reduced the once mighty Awerni tribe to a myriad bickering chieftains. Without his vision, his charisma, and his resolve, there was no unifying figure to rally around, and no way for Gallia to resist their slow but inevitable assimilation into Rome. Perhaps if Vercingetorix had lived, some of their culture or religion might have survived in some form. But surely they must be grateful that civilization at last was brought to their lands.
And we're almost done, right?
In this work, I have done my best to recount the history of this fascinating period, truthfully and accurately. As I have scoured the sources and spoken to many who claimed to have heard the story from someone who was there at the time, one thing that has stood out to me is the pivotal moments along the way where our story could have turned out very differently. Might the Legatus and his friends have remained in Rome to influence its politics in the years to come? Certainly when Legio Victrix crossed the Rubicon, the only way to remain in Rome would have been as its emperor. But perhaps if a different decision had been made on that fateful bridge, a more peaceful resolution would have been possible.
Yeah.
One should always take care when
But the Cyrano would have died, for sure. There's no way to save Cyrano, right?
Here in the present, there will never truly be a way for you to know how you might have acted if you had lived in the past. Nor can you ever be certain how history will remember you.
Alright, it's done. Am I really gonna do it one more time? There is one final option. And that is to exile ourselves. That option remains. And I'm gonna do it. I'm so sorry.
You've been dreaming of this.
Beg for mercy.
What? Will you parade me through the streets in your triumph? Unlike you, I have dignitas. I am a consul of Rome. I shall not die like a filthy barbarian. I shall die like a true Roman.
It seems the park I intended my role to be in molding the first emperor of Rome.
You do not.
Just gonna watch me bleed out.
I'll enjoy the view as the light drains from your eyes. There you go.
It's finally over. It almost seems unreal.
I feel dirty.
So many people have died. None of this needed to happen.
You have violated every single rule we set out.
There's one thing you get to decide for yourself now.
We must submit.
Are you not all? We shouldn't.
Yeah,
they will not.
Well,
may I?
We don't have to turn ourselves in if you're afraid of the consequences. We can simply leave.
You are all right. I have violated every virtue and every tenet of our society. This was all about making sure Lurko faced justice. He has disbanded the Legion. I will submit myself to the Senate.
I admire your principled stance, Domine. But do you understand the consequences? They are likely to execute you. Are you sure you want to do this?
Don't do this, please. I feel like I just found you. We can just leave. Together.
Nope, it's the only right thing to do.
I understand.
I don't understand, and I never will. But this
I mean,
is
you
your
just said
choice.
you wanted me to die, by the way.
So be it.
you have made the moral choice. You are a greater man as a consequence. I still am not as great as you. If they kill you, I will kill them.
It does not end here. I will not let it happen.
I mean, it did just happen. Unfortunately, and we gotta sit through the whole cutscene. That is a real punishment.
It seems unfathomable that a man would go to such lengths to seize power, only to turn away from it at the last moment and willingly give up his life. Was it guilt that drew him to throw himself at the mercy of the Senate? Or was it principle? After all, if all he cared about was keeping the Republic safe from unscrupulous men, that goal had been achieved. Whatever his reasoning, after his surrender, all blame for the invasion of Rome was placed squarely at his feet. His companions and allies, and the soldiers of his legion, thus escaped condemnation and punishment.
There you go.
Following his execution, a time of great turmoil swept across Rome. The short but bloody civil war had exposed the fragility and the injustice of the Republic, and discontented mobs seized this opportunity to rise up and demand change.
Will there be change?
As the power of the Senate crumbled, so did the
Oh,
Republic.
great. Well, I destroyed Rome.
Rome fell, never again to rise as the global power that it had seemed destined to become. Shortly
would
after
have.
his beloved Dominus was executed,
Oh, what?
Cineros drank hemlock and took his own life.
Great.
In his heart, he knew he had failed to guide his ward down the right path, and the despair weighed heavily upon him. Moreover, he had failed in his solemn oath to his old Dominus, whose death had kicked off this story. Cineros had lived too long with the guilt of the mistakes of his youth, searching in vain for one last opportunity to redeem himself.
This is the bad ending.
That opportunity never came, and Cineros never saw his homeland again. Caeso left Rome with Lucia and their daughter.
Oh,
They
great.
traveled to Africa, as Caeso remembered
This is the same as
warm
me
nights
running
in
away.
the lush Nile Delta fondly.
The best result
There
is
they
when I
found a
just
place
took
to
over
settle
Rome.
and made a peaceful home for their family. Though their relationship was distant at first, their devotion to their child drew them together, and their affection for each other grew stronger through the years.
He has a gold-ass belt,
To
bro.
his surprise, Caeso took well to fatherhood, and soon he and Lucia had many more children. Devastated by the loss of her beloved, Callida left Rome in grief. She felt haunted by her past misdeeds, cursed to never find love and happiness again. She traveled north into Gallia, where she settled into a new life of hunting and forestry. In time, she did become happy there.
There you go.
She even found a new man to love, one who treated her well, who loved her for who she was, and who would never sacrifice what they had together for politics or ideals.
Great.
After the death of his friend, Bestia returned to the arena once more.
Okay, this is
But
bad.
he was
Just
no
okay.
longer a gladiator. His new vocation was to teach Pancration, inspired by the example of his Magister Cineros. He applied himself to this new calling with every bit of the vigor and determination that had made him a champion before. As soon as things had quieted down, Bestia traveled to Africa once more to look for his sister. He did find her and bring her home, and she lived happily there for the rest of her life. With nothing left to keep her in Rome, Deianira returned to her homelands in Scythia, where she reconnected with her family. Far from condemning her for her sister's death as she had feared,
This is new.
they were all overjoyed to have at least one of their daughters back. In time, Deianira built a new family in Scythia and became a revered matriarch of her tribe. She never left them again. Claudiana lived for many more years.
Oh, and her thing
She had
again.
many friends in Rome, and her life was peaceful and comfortable until her final days. On her deathbed, she revealed that she had once been very close indeed with Lucullus, and that indeed the true family name of her children was Licenia. Cato remained an important figure in Roman politics.
I know all this now.
Grudgingly respected even by those among the population who desired
Oh
change.
my god.
He remained a defender
True
of the
punishment of
patrician
trying to
class,
see all the endings.
a shield against the pandering and opportunism of more populist voices.
A skip here would
He
be very
himself
nice.
was elected consul twice throughout his life, and his years in the position were generally favorably regarded. Cicero served one more year as consul before his retirement.
I could just
In his old
skip
days,
one of the
he lived
slides at
quietly
a time
on
would
a
be
farm in
nice.
Sicily, where he was greatly beloved by the people for his time as quaestor.
So I could just get through
Continued to
this.
write many books on politics and law. Defeated once more by Rome, Mithridates
Oh
escaped to
god.
the lands
Please
north
just
of the
let
Black
me
Sea
do
in the
something.
hope that he could raise a new army.
I'm pressing
But
all
the locals
buttons.
soon rebelled against his rule. Incapable of taking his own life by poison, in the end, Mithridates died by the sword of his bodyguard. With Zenobia in charge of Musia,
Oh
it
my
became once
god.
more a peaceful part of the Roman
Oh!
province of Asia
Ho
Minor.
ho.
With her focus on trade and strong ties to the neighboring regions, her people enjoyed a period of great prosperity.
There's one more in
Grateful
Greece.
for the mercy
Oh
he
my
had been
god.
shown, and no longer with
Freaking
Mithridates
crazy,
to
bro.
tempt his
How
greed,
long will this go on?
Damianos
Go on for
quickly
forever,
resumed
bro.
political leadership of
It
Thrace.
never ends.
Here, the gladiator rebellion that had
To
started
think there's
in
actually
his
one more
school
thing I wanted to do.
was
I don't
threatening
think I'm gonna do it.
spiral out of control. Thanks to Damianos,
At like the very end of the
gladiators were pacified
negotiation
quickly,
ending,
and without
where I
inordinate
don't
bloodshed.
go and try and just take my army into
With the
Rome.
death of the Pharaoh Ptolemy and Queen Cleopatra, the Ptolemaic dynasty had fallen.
I could have just attacked
Rome in the
him,
throes of
and
revolution
then
collapse.
like my
A
dude
bloody
would have
war of
lived.
succession immediately broke out in
My
Egypt,
shield man, what's his
various
name?
parties claiming to be descendants of the Pharaoh.
Oh, it just happened again.
Soon,
Right.
as so often happens, the most brutal warlord stood as the victor on the corpse-strewn banks of the Nile.
Right.
Rome was no longer in any position to resist such a man, and Egypt became a sovereign and tyrannical nation once more.
Great.
With the death of Cleopatra, and under the steady guidance of Lunia, Mesomenes once more became a peaceful and prosperous part of Africa Proconsularis, firmly aligned with
But Rome is shit now.
As the eldest and most respected elder of
So
the Berber
doesn't do
tribes,
anything? Alright, whatever.
Lunia became a singular figure of leadership and respect in the region.
So I straight up
She was
destroyed
said to be
Rome,
more
huh?
than 100 years old when
They
she
even
died.
lost Africa and Egypt and everything.
After traveling all across Africa for many years,
I mean, she's
going
rad,
wherever
fine.
her instincts took her, Raya eventually returned to Memphis and to the service of Tener at the Temple of Ubasti. When
We
her
know all
mentor
this.
passed away, Raya naturally assumed the mantle as High Priestess of the Cat Goddess. Though the old faith was dwindling, she was greatly beloved by many, and her temple prospered, always home to many, many, many cats.
Yeah, come on.
With Diwitiacus once more assuming rulership of the Aedui, the tribe maintained a strong alliance with Rome, and through it, they
Again,
greatly
Rome is destroyed.
With the aid of the Aedui, Gallia slowly unified
Okay, it's
under
still
Roman
fine
rule,
apparently.
and civilization soon began to creep into those lands in the form of paved roads, aqueducts, and fortified Roman towns.
So only
In his
Egypt
old age, did the
makes
Druid
it
ever
makes a
regret
difference.
hastening the absorption and suppression of his own faith and culture? We will never know. The defeat and death of Vercingetorix had reduced the once mighty Awerni tribe to a myriad bickering chieftains. Without his vision, his charisma, and his resolve, there was no unifying figure to rally around, and no way for Gallia to resist their slow but inevitable assimilation.
Again,
into
if Rome is so bad,
Perhaps
how
if
are they all getting
Vercingetorix
assimilated?
lived, some of their culture or religion might have survived. in
That's what
some
I'm
form.
saying.
But surely they must be grateful that civilization at last was brought to their lands.
So
In
close.
this work,
There
I
you
have
go.
done
We're
my
done.
best to recount the history of this fascinating period, truthfully and accurately. As I have scoured
Whatever
the
you say,
sources
buddy.
and spoken
I'm just
to
happy
many
to be
who
done.
claimed to have heard the story from someone who was there at the time, one thing that has stood out to me is the pivotal moments along the way where our story could have turned out very differently. If the Legatus had not surrendered, the Republic might not have been torn apart by civil war. And I believe Rome could have remained a major power to this day. Perhaps it seemed that the only way to save Rome was to become its first emperor.
Uh-huh.
But what if the Legion had never crossed the Rubicon? I believe the conflict could have been resolved with less bloodshed. There is no doubt such a decision would have brought great personal risk to the Legatus, however. And the cost could have been great.
It would have cost
One should
Cyrano's
always
and
take
KCO.
care when second-guessing historical figures with the benefit of hindsight. Here in the present, there will never truly be a way for you to know how you might have acted if you had lived in the past. Nor can you ever be certain how history will remember you.
There you go. Thank you, goodbye. Holy shit. Alright. Am I really gonna... I don't think attacking him is gonna change much, except that my dude will live. That's it. There's gladiator mode. Beginning the game in gladiator mode will skip the original game to access the gladiator DLC content directly. You will play through each of the 3 arenas using the story, companions, and your own character. Winning each fight will award XP and random loot. If you master all the arenas in the gladiator mode, you will earn a unique trophy for your death in the game. I do want to do that. But I want to see. Can I... This is the end. This is before I cross the Rubicon. Yeah, big choice. And now here I was saving my mother. And okay, this is me seizing, already seized control of Rome. Okay. If I go back to like, to this one. Find Corvinus. Yeah, I can go here. It's very near the end. I defeat Corvinus and then it's close. I don't have 10,000. If I had 10,000, I could have paid him off. But whatever. I'll see you in the next one.